The Civil Aviation Authority is hosting a national roadshow to raise security awareness. It's aimed at airports, the security community and the public in general. This year the focus is on security at airports. eNCA reporter Lethiwe Mdluli joins us now with an update about this initiative. Lethiwe, good afternoon. Thank you very much for your time. I understand you've had a chance to speak to the Aviation Authority about security issues. What did they tell you?
Well, but then there's a lot of things that came out of the roadshow today. This, of course, was their final roadshow. They've been going around the country visiting airports such as OR Tambo, King Shaka International Airport, and other international airports as well. But for today, they were ending off their campaign. And what we did hear from some of the senior managers at the Aviation Authority is that this roadshow aimed at promoting awareness and also encouraging the public to get involved in reporting incidents that they see at airports, and also just knowing that they can report incidents at various stakeholders within the airport security. What they were doing is actually just promoting aviation security within the country. I actually spoke to them about some of the threats that the country might be facing, especially when it comes to airports and security. And they said that for now, South Africa is safe and we are not facing any security issues, but they are encouraging people to be on the lookout, as we have dealt with a few incidences at airports where drugs have been seized or people have been arrested while carrying some illegal objects. And they are saying that those are some of the things to look out for, and they're encouraging the public to get involved as well, and also other stakeholders such as the police and the Hawks, who they already work with. But I actually had a chance to speak to some of the senior managers there, and while asking them about the roadshow and some of the threats that the country might be facing, this is what they had to say.
There are no threats. What I can say, the challenge that we have is that in South Africa, so far, we are fortunate we don't have any terrorist activities. And that becomes a challenge on its own, because what it means, you can become complacent and, sometimes ignore those security measures. But because of the structures we have with our stakeholders, like the SAPS and the state security, so they will tell us, they are our eyes and ears, what's happening, so that we can be able to strengthen and enhance our security measures. Hence, we have the security culture at the airports, and we ensure that the staff is trained, that the staff is aware, the staff is vigilant, and they report any security breaches that can happen at the airport.
Well, we are in the middle of a pandemic still, Lethiwe, and I guess the airports, like other industries, have been severely affected by the pandemic. What did you find out about this?
Well, because we were at the Pietermaritzburg airport today, I had a chance to speak to the airport manager there about some of the effects that the pandemic has caused. And she did say that the airport did take a knock since 2020. They are operating at a 50% capacity, and they are trying to get back to their feet. She did say that the Pietermaritzburg airport usually caters for business people and businesses as well. And she is saying that because businesses did take a hit as well during the pandemic, they have not seen a lot of business coming through. You'd remember that Pietermaritzburg is a business hub here in KZN, so for them this has actually caused a delay, and they had to rework some of their work. And also the security there, they had to tighten security because of the pandemic and making sure that everyone was following protocols. While speaking to the airport manager at the Pietermaritzburg airport, this is what she had to say.
Well, the industry as a whole has been affected, but for us, we have been affected. But our airport, being a regional airport and also being here in Maritzburg, in the business hub of KZN, we are mostly busy. We cater for businesses. So once the business side picked up, we also picked up. But we are still operating at just below 100% or our full capacity. But we are trying, and we are hoping that we will get there, and in keeping with all the COVID regulations and the protocols.
Okay, thank you very much to Lethiwe Mdluli for that report around airports and security awareness and the challenges that some of them, like the one in Pietermaritzburg, are facing during this pandemic.